up, fire signs? It's your girl, the Heaux Healer, and we're back with yet another video. So this video is going to be for the next 2 weeks of July. This is going to resonate with my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And if you're cross-watching for your boo, you're in the right space, in the right place. Before we get into this reading, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you want to be a part of the littest army that there is, child, the Heaux Army. So without further ado, let's get right into your reading. So, fire signs. To start off your reading, you got the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like earth signs have the same type of energy happening with them. So I feel like for you guys, I think there's a level of just like learning to kind of slow down so you don't make any more mistakes. Because I feel like this has something to do with mistakes, really, and just kind of learning from your mistakes and learning that yes, in life you're going to make mistakes, and some mistakes may turn into great things, but some mistakes can really lead to a lesson. So the real thing is, which mistake are you making? Are you making mistakes that are going to turn into good things, or are you making mistakes that's going to often lead you into a lesson? Let's get down into it. So to start off your reading today, you got the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Tower card. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Tower. I feel like this could be a money opportunity, a manifestation trying to make its way in, but you have the Tower card, so the Tower signifies some type of dramatic change. Spirit, why is fire signs receiving the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Tower? What is the energy here? You have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is that energy of having the courage to stand up for yourself, having the courage to speak up for yourself, or just having the courage to just show up for yourself, because all of those sticks standing behind him really mean something. They all have like their own different thing, but the main thing is fighting through adversity. So I feel like maybe there's an opportunity making its way to you, or maybe there's a manifestation that you're trying to bring into fruition. However, it may be a lot for you to take on, and you're learning a lot about yourself. You're learning a lot about this process, and this is a huge change for you. You have the 3 of Wands. However, you're optimistic. Even throughout it being a huge change, even without things being uncertain, you're still optimistic. You're still thinking about expansion. You're still thinking about, how can I make this bigger? How can it go bigger? You have the Strength card. So Spirit is sending you some strength right now. Spirit is sending you some love. Spirit is letting you know that you got this with this Strength card here. This is Leo energy here. So a Leo may be significant during this process, but this is Aries, Leo, and Sag energy. So, you know, whatevs. But I definitely feel like you're in a good space. You have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. With this Page of Cups, the first thing I heard is learning. You know, so there's a level of learning, taking the time to learn, taking the time to embrace the things that you don't know at this time, because you don't know everything, and it's okay not to know everything. I actually started reading this book called I Guess I Haven't Learned That Yet. You guys could definitely check that out. I'm actually going to put the link in my bio, because that book really just kind of speaks about the stuff that we don't know and the stuff that we've told ourselves that we've known, and then we get to somewhere else and we're like, oh shit, I didn't know that. And it's okay to not know it. You have to embrace the unknown. You have to embrace the newness happening within you or around you. You have the 8 of Cups. So I feel like the 8 of Cups is about leaving something that no longer serves you, you know, or leaving a certain mindset behind, leaving a certain lifestyle behind, maybe leaving a relationship behind. For some of you guys, I really feel like this is your mindset. I feel like you could be putting negative energy into your mind about certain situations or certain things, and Spirit wants you to not. You have the 7 of Pentacles here. So with the 7 of Pentacles and this 8 of Cups, I just really feel like you're moving away from that negative energy to really focus on an energy that caters to growth and positivity and patience, and knowing that as long as you're putting in the work and you're putting in the energy, you're going to receive that energy back. You have the 6 of Cups here, and I think this is what's going to tap into that nostalgic feeling. You kind of feeling like, aha, okay, I remember this feeling. I remember these feelings of inspiration. I remember what I used to feel like this about something else that I did. And once you get into that feeling, then you're going to really have that motivation to move forward. Next, you have the Hermit clarified by the 4 of Cups. Can you guys see that? I don't know if I did the same thing last time, but the Hermit clarified by the 4 of Cups. So there's a level of isolation here. I feel like you're going within yourself and taking the time to kind of like be focused more on you. You see on these cards, there's nobody else here but these 2 girls. So I feel like you could be really focused on your mental health at this time, or just focused on like thinking things through. I want to say don't go out down a rabbit hole though. Look, you got the Magician. Spirit wants to say don't go down a rabbit hole. You might need to take this time for yourself to really figure out what it is that needs to get done. And I think Spirit is really encouraging that. However, like I said, don't go down a rabbit hole because there's no need. Temperance, finding balance, finding patience in yourself, finding patience in the process is the more important thing. Look at those 2 major arcanas, honey. 2 of Wands. You know, planning, making a plan, you know, setting things up, outlining things, you know, but not rushing, you know, definitely not rushing. I'm not getting Russian energy. It's just like everything has to make sense. 7 of Wands. And understanding that life is going to have its obstacles. Things are going to have their obstacles, but it's really about how you work through them and how you show up for those processes, right? Not how they happen or what's happening. You know, life is going to have its obstacles. You got the Knight of Pentacles here. So I feel like, once again, it's that strategic planning energy. Not making moves if it doesn't make sense. So I really feel like for you guys, you shouldn't be making any moves if it doesn't make sense. If it's not aligned with where you're going, if it's not aligned with what you're doing, if it's not aligned with what you're interested in, if it's not aligned with your niche, it shouldn't be something that you're doing. Got the Devil energy here. So this could be a level of releasing negative behaviors, toxic behaviors, things that just no longer serve you, and push you towards something that's a little bit more fruitful, you know? Spirit, why is fire signs receiving the Devil? The Chariot. You're releasing this negative energy so you can move forward, you know, and this is when the fast-paced energy comes, because this is when it's supposed to show up. You know, so I really feel like allow yourself to kind of work through whatever it is that you need to work through. Allow yourself to be present with the things that need to be worked through. And then, and only then, do you speed up and do you not go, you know, like just allow yourself to work through everything. Release the Devil energy because you don't need it. It has no place where you're going. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm seeing here for you. Next, you have the Death card clarified by the 4 of Pentacles? By the 4 of Pentacles. Sorry, guys. The Death card clarified by the 4 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a level of rebirth happening here. Still that same isolated energy. You could be extremely focused on money or extremely focused on how money is going to come in. Spirit, why is fire signs receiving this energy? Ace of Cups. I feel like some news comes in. This could involve children, babies, I don't know, but definitely something new comes in, and now you're just thinking like, oh my God, how am I gonna take care of this? You have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups energy is the Charmer, so I feel like some good news comes in, something that you should feel really good about. You got the World card, so cycles are closing, new cycles are beginning. I don't know. I definitely just get a feel that you're just going through the trials and tribulations of life, and you really should just go with the flow. That's what I'm seeing here for you. I really feel like you shouldn't really stress too much. Just go with the flow. You got the Judgment card here. For you, I feel like there's a level of you being too hard on yourself. I don't think this is it is a self-evaluation, but I feel like in the self-evaluation, you're being a little bit too hard on yourself. You're telling yourself that you need to do this and you need to do that, and it really doesn't need to be that way. You have the 4 of Pentacles here. With the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like you could just be in a space where you're just like very money focused, right? But you're like I said, being very judgmental about you being money focused. Maybe you're upset that you don't have what you need to have at this time. But I feel like something good comes out of this. Like I don't know why, but I feel like with this Death card here, it's a rebirth. The Fool was trying to come out. So I feel like it's a rebirth and you're just not allowing it to happen. You have the 6 of Pentacles here. There I go. I keep doing this. You have the 6 of Pentacles here. And the 6 of Pentacles is about give and take. Putting out, what you put out there is going to be received back. So understand that if you're putting out positivity, if you're putting out the energy that you know that things are going to work in your favor, why would you think that that energy is not going to be reciprocated back? It's definitely going to be reciprocated back. So just trust in that. Trust in your intuition. Trust in the universe at this time. You have the 6 of Wands. Look, you're being celebrated. Things are coming into fruition. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Star card saying, bitch, we got you. You're rebirthed, you're renewed, and the wish is coming in. I love this for you. Next, last but not least, you got the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the 2 of Swords, honey. So the Wheel of Fortune, we love that card. Good luck, good energy, wheels turning in your favor. Two of Swords is decision making. Spirit, why is the fire signs receiving the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Swords? Child, your cards are jumping. You got the Three of Swords here. Something that's a little bit sad or heartbreaking. There's gonna have to be some decision about it. I don't know. Let's see. You have the Seven of Swords. You know, there's some sneaky energy, possibly a betrayal. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Maybe something involving a money opportunity just didn't turn out the way that it's supposed to, or it's just like some scheming behaviors. Really check all your contracts, really read them, really read everything, because there could be a level of sneaky contracts or things like that. You have the Five of Cups here, and the energy is just kind of feeling like really heavy. You're just like annoyed because you really thought this was going to be your new beginning, and I still think that it's going to be your new beginning. I feel like sometimes redirection is God, you know, pausing something for you. You know, redirection is always a good thing. I feel like there's an actual saying for it, but I'm not seeing it right now. I'm drawing a blank. But like, you have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna be deep in your feels, especially if this situation doesn't work out the way that you want it to work out, or it doesn't work out the way that you needed it to work out, because you really needed it to work out. You really needed a win. You got the Ten of Wands here. However, with the Ten of Wands, this means that you will get your win. You know, it's going to be a hard win. It's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be hard. But this still means that you're going to get your win. Because at the end of the day, the Ten of Wands is all about a person, a farmer, actually. He's growing his crops and he's watching his crops grow, but he has to do a lot of work. So trust and believe that you are going to get your win. You got the Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords, betrayal, heartbreak. Spirit, why is fire signs receiving the Ten of Swords? Five of Pentacles. You're going to be upset about your coin. This is such a money-focused energy. Like, I feel like don't indulge any get-rich-quick schemes. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. I feel like there's some shiesty energy here. Like, don't involve yourself in any get-rich-quick schemes, because it's not going to work out in your favor. You have the Ace of Wands here. There's going to be a lot of truth and clarity, and I feel like if this involves business or companies or things like that, they're going to come down really hard on you. So just don't involve yourself. Just try to stay on the positive side of karma, because if you stay on the positive side of karma, this situation won't be that negative, like I said. But if you don't stay on the positive side of karma, I don't know what you're going to get, boo. You got the Moon card and the Hermit. All I can say to this is stay on the positive side of karma and see what happens. Fire signs, I think it really started off as a great reading. There's a lot of you having to push yourself to be okay with the processes and the ups and downs that you're going through. But I think it's a great reading. All I really want to say to you is stay on the positive side of karma, because I'm just getting negative energy from this final week. And it's just like, it may seem like a good thing, but it's going to turn out to not be a bad thing. So if it's something that seems like a good thing, but it's really not a good thing, and it's making you say, should I do this? Don't do it. Don't do it, is what I'm going to say to you. This final, maybe it's going to be towards the end of the month, but if something feels like this doesn't seem right, it's probably not right. Listen to your intuition, listen into your gut, and just know that everything's going to happen for a reason. So fire signs, for your Work Your Light Oracle card, you got boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Honey, it looks like you need to establish better boundaries all the way fucking through, if it was my opinion, but who am I? I'm a water sign. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? You're being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you're left feeling depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you're able to give freely. If you're not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you're saying yes when you really mean no, you're likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what parts of me needs something from them? It could be a need for a proposal, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is your second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel, and what is it that you're trying to communicate with you? Work your light. Inquiry is, where in life do you need to establish better boundaries? So this could be a perfect journal prompt for you guys, fire signs. I definitely feel like there's a need for you to establish better boundaries, especially with yourself, but if not with yourself, definitely with others. So I really hope that you guys work on that. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let your girl know how you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.